currently renovating the bathroom of my house. They actually just put in this new kind of like fancy tile wood floor. This used to be in here. The guy at Lowe's lied to us and said that we needed to replace the subfloor, which we didn't need to do. So we took out this counter because we wanted to originally kind of tile around it, because it was right here. But we took it out, and in the process of taking it out, we produced that hole. And if you can see right there, it cracked. And then we had to leave this outside because we had like really nowhere else to put it. And then it snowed, because it's New England. So, and the toilet, obviously. So now I have to go all the way upstairs to go to the bathroom. Oh my God, Eric, first world problems to walk upstairs to piss? Yes. Yes. You guys that are probably wondering, me and Mike both still live separately, you know, with our parents, with our families back at our original houses that we grew up in. And the reason why we're doing this, guys, is financial reasons. We don't want to be spending a ton of unnecessary money right now, especially when we're trying to start up a business. Obviously, we're lucky enough to live on our own where our parents support us and they're willing to help us get off our feet. And if you guys remember, if you guys have been following us long enough, I already tried to leave once and obviously it didn't work out so well because I'm already right back here. I lived in San Diego for 6 months. For you guys that saw that vlog, that basically never happened. In short, and I'll go into this in detail in the future, I got there. It was really expensive living on your own because I have, you know, plenty of bills already before I even move out. And then I moved out and I was just totally overwhelmed. Back then, Anabolic Aliens was less than 10,000 subscribers deep. We weren't making hardly any money off the channel. Like, we're talking, I couldn't even buy a pair of Nikes at the end of the month. I had to work. I was the manager of a store out there. I had to work almost 100 hours a week in the store. So there was very little time to film, very little time to take care of myself in general. And all that money was just disappearing. But we'll go into that in depth in the future. And I'm actually very rarely even here. If I am here, I'm downstairs in the office doing work. So that's the only time I'm home. But right now, we're gonna cook some breakfast, guys. And that's enough about that talk. It's a little mini rant. And we're gonna cook some breakfast. We're gonna wait for Mike to get here. Mike just actually went to the dentist. He's having some issues. It's 8:45. He's supposed to be here around 9:15. We'll see him when he gets here. Let's cook food. Guys, I normally don't preach drinking your calories, but when you get something like this, like fresh squeezed orange juice from a local farm, literally oranges in here, and maybe a little bit of sugar, but it doesn't even have any ingredients on it, so I'm assuming it's just oranges. It tastes like just oranges. This is great, especially because this time of year, when there's snow outside, you tend to get a cold, and this stuff is great. Loaded with vitamin C. This is as natural pretty much as you can get it, other than just eating the orange from the farm itself. From the farm, not the grocery store, the farm itself. And the natural one, it's like 50 times better, so I don't know why you wouldn't drink it in the first place. My mom sets me up for failure all the time, too. She leaves these, like, delicious treats out. It's like caramel, nuts, and chocolate. Yeah, we're gonna just like push that aside. And then there's two types of people in this world. There's this type of banana person and this type of banana person, and I am definitely on team this type of banana person. Do you peel it like this or like this? Comment below. I spilled. Yes, 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 yes. Now that was one of the most simple and common breakfasts that I'll ever eat on the channel or just in general throughout the day. Basically what I'm doing is I'm getting all of my fat from the eggs, I'm getting protein from the eggs, I'm getting all the carbohydrates from the juices, so the orange juice, number one, some carbohydrate intake, some micronutrient intake as well, but I'm also getting some carbohydrates and a little bit of fat from the banana as well, so that should keep me full for a little bit of our phone calls we have coming up. We have a phone call, we have a conference call, what do you want to call it, with our app developer today. So we're going to take care of that as soon as Mike gets here in about 15 minutes or so. And until then, I think I'm going to try to brew some coffee, because we do work with Hearthstone Native guys. If you guys are looking to try some coffee, it's one of those coffees that I've had a few people try, and they're usually not coffee drinkers. Like I have a bunch of friends that aren't coffee drinkers. So like, try this coffee out, and then they try it, and then they love it. And it's like they love it when it's black, so they really actually genuinely love it. It's delicious, and it's for a good cause. So if you haven't checked it out already, make sure you do so in the info section down below. Check out our partner page with Hearthstone Native. You guys will not regret it. That might have been too many knots. You get the point.
You gotta say hi.
Hi, aliens.
That's what I'm talking about. There, now you got your little spot. Everyone wants to see what's going on, so that works. Sweet. Say bye, everybody. Hi, bye.
So guys, what we have done so far is we had a long call with our developer. It took about 2 hours to do that, so we were on the phone to about 12. We just had a call from 1 to about 1:50 with our YouTube manager, because we do have a manager that helps us kind of organize. That's a company called Studio 71 that helps us out until now. And what I've been doing right now is working on a logo design for the app. So I can't tell you guys what the app actually does in full, but what I can show you is the logo. So what I'm going to show you is the logo, and maybe it will inquire some thought. Maybe you'll figure out what's going on with the actual app itself. So we're going to show you what that looks like real quick. Boom. So this is going to be the app icon logo. It might look a little different by the time we are actually done, but this is the general scheme of things, so it's pretty cool if you ask me. It took me a little while to develop, so I think it's awesome. We think it's awesome, so we're gonna roll with it. And it might change from time to time, but currently that's the best we can do, so it's gonna be awesome. The business day is done. Mike is on his way home. He actually had another issue. Maybe he'll talk about that in his vlog, because I don't want to ruin his content for you guys. But he had another issue in the morning, so he's totally fine, obviously, for the day. But he left. He's going to skip the gym tonight. Me and Katrina are going to go to the gym. We're going to hit a chest and tricep workout. It's going to be a little bit busy there. It's also freezing outside. So like a good boyfriend, I am going to go start the car a little bit early, get it warm, get it toasty, a little sauna action in there. So that way she can't complain. She's smiling right now. that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We have a little bit more filming to do for the app today, so we're getting ourselves set up real quick. We're gonna knock this out before the weekend starts so we can have everything done. The deadline is approaching, so we're working really hard just to make sure we get everything done. So we got Mike over there on the computer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, guys, the good stuff is just going to keep coming. And I want you guys to head on over to Instagram and give us a follow at Anabolic Aliens. And while you're there, also follow the app. It's gonna be at Exerprise. So do both those things, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Together we got power. That's just rapping.